Hello everybody and welcome to Lower Method Field for your NC State Wolfpack take on the UNCW Seahawks. Brett Gall alongside Zach
Selwaye. Yeah, everyone loves the last name.
I've been struggling with that last name for a while, folks. Both teams are coming to this contest 2-0. So one is obviously going to go down here. We're about to start kickoff here in a second.
Now, I've heard many things about NC State, but one thing I do know is that they kick butt. So this club soccer team is something that people really need to watch out for because they will definitely capitalize on any chance that you get.
The NC State men's club soccer team was very good last year. They've been pretty good in years past as well, as we have nice cross pass there by UNCW.
Definitely what I like seeing going on here is that UNCW is finding those open lanes and getting in very quickly. They're already putting the pressure on.
Nice give and go there. However, we're going to have a goal kick here for NC State. A lot of returning players from last year's team. Christian Hall is back, the goalkeeper, also the captain was last year. You see familiar people like Aiden Allagood, Brendan Ingo, Daniel Rice, Phelan Host, Jesse Ball. A lot of players from last year's team are also on this team last year, so we're looking at another good NC State squad as the header goes up here. Number 20, Daniel Rice in the middle there, loses control. Here's UNCW. That ball's going to go out of bounds there for the first throw in here for NC State.
Nice job there by NC State to push that ball out to gain possession.
Right in the middle, Aiden Allagood. Cross pass here. Out wise to Ingo. Looking for a switch here. Plays it into the middle. This is number 17, Jeremy Twitt.
Nice pass kick there.
There's to Rice. Here's Allagood now. But a solid member of the NC State midfield the last couple of years. Here's Ingo. Twitt. There's Allagood trying to get a ball here to number 9, Andrew Malinik. There's Allagood. Here's Malinik right again. Trying to go down the sideline. Good body control right there. Malik in. Good stop by the goalkeeper.
I like how Malinik right there just really drove up the side right there and made sure the ball was able to just take a nice, easy shot to get in there. That was a good play, and I think that'll rattle UNCW up a bit.
I also apologize. We tried to get every single number from the men's soccer team of NC State, but they didn't give us every number, so we do apologize for that. Good job by Ingo to come back there. There's a shot. Good stop by Christian Hall. It's a good shot there by UNCW. First good one of the match so far. Big boot forward. Good pressure there by NC State. Got another NC State throw in here. A lot of kind of just kickball here in the early going, not much possession from either team.
Yeah, there's a lot of kind of in the middle going on right now, but still nonetheless, there's a lot of, at least they're passing well.
Good
nice slide tackle right there.
Good slide tackle from both players right there. Nice and clean. Good ball movement here. Here's the possession we were talking about. It's a hot day. About probably 82 degrees.
Yeah, this weather is definitely going to play a big factor going into this. They're going to get tired towards the middle half, so they really got to make sure they stay on their toes.
Hydration is definitely going to play a key for both of the teams here. Luckily, both teams have plethora of substitutes, so we'll probably see a lot more substitutes than you normally would see. Of course, since this is club soccer, you can substitute as much as you want, unlike where varsity you can only substitute 3 or more, or 3. Good header there by Alec. Good. Here's a chance for UNCW.
Oh, that was not good. Give it right to him.
Good chance there by Christian Hall, though, came out. That was good job by the goalkeeper for NC State.
I think that was number 4 who ran that and went in, right?
Yeah, number 4 for UNCW.
What I've noticed from UNCW is they have a lot of good speed today, and that's something that these soccer players desperately need. So NC State really needs to keep it up with their speed as well to make sure they kind of combat that.
That was Josh Toma for UNCW. Here's Hall on the goal kick. Good boot forward. It's number 5 for UNCW. That's Lorraine Latour. I was gonna say I would assume that'd be a call. That was a foul and Alagood right there. Using too much of the hands. I mean, we're about 3 games in for both teams, so all the rust that you would normally have in the first game should be kind of gone by now.
Definitely, you can kind of see it because you would think in the first few games passing is not that well, but these guys really know what they're doing. They're taking these balls away and they're passing and they're running up the field. They're doing a lot of the right things, and that's exactly what you need for a team that's going trying to find a 3-0 team so far.
Here's Ingo right here.
Oh.
No call there, kind of surprising.
Yeah, that was a little rough.
It was Malinik that went down. Alagood in the middle. Trying to work it through the back now. Ingo. This is Michael Spear. Was trying to go to Andrew Malinik right there once again, but a little miscommunication there. Going to go back to the goalkeeper. Good boot out there by UCW's goalkeeper.
Again, with the speed from UNCW, they really know what they're doing right now.
It's good defense there by NC State. One thing about NC State is they always have good defenders in the back. They don't give up many goals. Last year they played really well in the defensive back.
Yeah, what was the record last year?
It was, I don't know the actual record, but I covered most of the soccer games for both for both the NC State women's and men's, and both had really solid teams. Both are very sound throughout the whole. Here's Spear now. Trying to go down the sideline. It's going to be off UNCW though. Be a NC State throw-in, one of many so far. Looks like Ingo will take the throw-in. Here's Twit. Good ball there to Malinik. Trying to go into the middle.
Oh!
It's going to be a foul. Kind of looked like a good tackle there. I don't know about
that was beautiful.
I think he got a lot of ball there, but referee did not agree. Looks like Aiden Alagood's going to take the free kick here. Do you think he's close enough to go for goal, or would you?
I think it's going to be a stretch. I think it's possible. Yeah, I would have gone with the
The
pass
ball in.
and out.
Thought it took a deflection off the UNCW defender, but it looks like it's going to be another goal kick here for UNCW. Number 0, Austin Lang, will come in for the Seahawks. So far, kind of back and forth game. The only real good chance was for UNCW at the very beginning. Otherwise, NC State really hasn't had any shots on goal. Gonna have a push in the back on Alligood right there. A couple of fouls called on him in the early going here. We're definitely glad to be back here for PackTV. It's been a long off season. Definitely good to get back into the swing of things. We have a bunch of new members.
That was a nice save right there.
Yeah, well, that one goes off Christian Hall. Could have ended up a lot worse. But we have about 17 new members, a lot of new faces here for PackTV, who are all proud to be part of PackTV.
Go Pack. Speak for yourself.
I know you did some rugby yesterday.
I did do some rugby yesterday.
What did you think of that?
Well,
a little different, isn't it?
It's a little bit different. NC State had a lot of rookies on the field yesterday. It was some good defense, but we still lost 59-5.
Wow,
so,
did we?
Oh, yeah. Well, River was a very good team, had a lot of experienced players. But NC State really held the line until towards the end. They left a lot of gaping holes. But besides that, it was a good game all around.
That's something about rugby. There's a lot of rules in there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. There was a lot of points where I didn't know what to say or like how to say it, but luckily there was a lot of people on the sidelines who were sort of helping me out. I had someone who was injured on the rugby team come and assist me and things like that to do some color analysis. That's how you say it. So yeah, it was a good time, and yeah, definitely rugby doesn't get enough attention,
Yep.
but yeah.
Good job there by Spear trying to give it to Malinik. Good job by the UNCW defender.
I think what I'm seeing so far that I like is composure from NC State.
Yeah, that's one thing you'll notice about a lot of NC State club teams is they don't panic when they get down. But when they do get up, it's a lot of still going forward and attacking. Good move there by number 10 for UNCW. That's Logan Rykick. A miscommunication there by NC State. Jeremy Twit.
Nice pass back.
Here's Ingo. Trying to get to Spear. It's going to be off of UNCW, go to NC State. Nice little breeze here. That's about the only thing that's keeping it a little cool here. Here's Algood. This is the ball movement we're used to here for NC State. Spear. Here's Ingo again. Trying to play it upfield. Takes a bounce off of Twit.
Five for touching the ball to the ground in the end zone, and then 2 for the conversion.
Nice heel move right there to get the ball into the NC State end.
Ingo.
Too much sauce.
Is that going to be your trademark throughout the season, too much sauce?
Absolutely. I'm going to put that on a T-shirt. That'll be the new PackTV motto.
Too much sauce.
Good ball movement by Anthony Dandretti.
Nice pass kick all the way to the other end. So for anyone who doesn't know a lot about soccer, explain the concept of like a corner kick, because there's often a lot of times when the ball goes over in that end and people don't understand when there's a corner kick
Yeah,
and things
so
like that.
when the corner kick is, well, obviously you see the flags over there, but when it goes in between the two flags, then it's called a corner kick, and they take it from where the flag is, and you most likely try to play it toward near the goal, but a lot of people will go short corners and then have it cross into the goal. The only thing about soccer that really most people don't understand is the whole offsides, which when it comes into play here in a little bit, I'll explain it. But other than that, soccer's not much of a, it's not that complicated of a sport. Certainly not like rugby.
Absolutely. Even rugby itself is not that complicated. It's just there's a few terms and rules
Yeah.
you have to know.
There's a lot of the penalties and everything like that with rugby are really confusing.
It's basically football with less restrictions.
Yes, exactly.
So, and I think it's also underappreciated as well, like I said earlier. But nice throwing right there.
But as substitutions come in, as Patrick Bailey will come in here for NC State.
Barely held the ball in, but he couldn't do it.
About midway through here, the first half. Played 2 40-minute halves, if I'm correct.
And extra time if needed.
Yes. Scoreless games here so far between your NC State Wolfpack and the UNCW Seahawks. Both teams are definitely showing why they're 2-0 here to start the season.
Definitely, when you have two very good teams face each other, you're going to run into a lot of back and forth.
Media timeout.
Ball forward there from Molina. Can he get a foot on it? Goes out wide. It's going to be kicked out of bounds there by the UNCW defender. It's going to be another NC State throw in here. It's good pressure by NC State to force the throw in. Ball in. There's Malinik. Good fake.
Nice move there, but even beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a beautiful save right there.
Nice move by Malinik, but the goalkeeper, Patrick Hannon for UNCW. I don't think he got the kind of power that he wanted on that, however.
Still being that close, though, that must have been a little bit more taunting than it was. So, that looked like it hurt.
Took a deflection off the UNCW player. That was number 17, Christian. Here's Daniel Rice playing a ball across the field. Here's a chance for NC State. Got numbers that they hurry. Trying to play it to Malinik, but not a good ball there. And there's the offsides right there. So that happens when the one player, you got to be behind the goalkeeper of the opposing team and one player, and that means he was not. So that's why the offsides happened. Good pressure by Malinik, however, good job by the UNCW defender right there. It's going to take a deflection off Austin Lang for UNCW, another NC State throw-in. Number 15, Matthew Brickhouse, about to enter for the Seahawks. Here's Ngo. Good ball to Molina.
Got in there.
Another good move.
Nice move. And
Oh, and we're going to see a first PK. As Molinik was taken down. I think we're going to debate who's
that
going
was
to
a
take
beautiful
it.
move to try to get in on the breakaway, though.
Going to see who's going to take it. And it looks like Molinik, the one who got taken down, is actually going to take it here. Chance for NC State to go up 1-0 here.
And
he
it goes
does.
in.
Goal by Andrew Molinik here in the first half, 1-0 NC State, and Molinik has definitely been the go-to guy here in the early going.
Playing a very good game so far, but definitely that attempt to try to get in on the breakaway there, drawing that penalty kick and finally being able to just get that goal in the net. I think that will definitely set NC State apart in this game. Definitely a good start to a 2-0 team looking to get 3-0.
James Monty comes into the game here for NC State. They play that right back position. There's Monty on the side. Good defense by him. It's going to be an NC State throw-in. Good job by Daniel Rice to gain possession. Here's Minnick.
Nice speed by NC. Oh, was that a trip?
And there's going to be no call there. Couldn't tell the player that went down right there. Can't really see his number.
I think that's 18.
Number 18. That was Seth Harris. So a little shaken up on the play. Andrew Minnick coming off. Good job by him, the goal scorer.
Honestly, I bothered Logan so much yesterday because we were supposed to go live. They didn't even give us the IP address to connect to the internet. So we came out here. He tried so hard.
NC State continues to spread strong offensive pressure right now, not letting UNCW get a lot in their own end.
Going to be another throw in here. Trying to go towards the middle deflection. Good move by UNCW right there. They have numbers if they hurry quick. Should give a ball through the middle. Good job by NC State defender right there.
Nice slide kick right there.
Ball's going to go right to Christian Hall there for an easy stop. Here's Rice going out wide to Serafino.
Good communication by NC State.
It was a good ball to Sean Gagne, but it's going to be offsides right there. Second offsides of the match. That one was pretty close, though. Ball's going to go off Gagne. It's going to be a UNCW free kick here after the offsides.
Nice kick all the way down to the other end. Nice, even nice header there by NC State.
Substitutions coming in for both teams. Number 21, Jairo Darjou, for UNCW. Number 10, Steven Sizemore for NC State. NC State not the biggest team, but got a lot of good players.
I think what they lack in size, they make up for in composure and speed.
Exactly.
This game right now, they're definitely showing that they can get into the other end and make UNCW get scared. They also are a very quick team. They're very composed. They're not taking too many penalties right now. This is definitely a very good team to watch.
Big kick forward by Christian Hall. Looks like Andrew Mick's going to come back in here. The only goal scorer of the match so far off the PK, which he was taken down in the box. UNCW trying to get a little more possession in here. Good ball across the field right there. Trying to go down the sideline. It was a good tackle. No call there as the UNCW player went down. Here's Gagne. Kind of out-bodied right there.
Nice pass there by UNCW. He's in.
There's a chance for UNCW.
And over the net
And he
still. Amazing
overshoots.
pass right there to try to get that ball all the way into the end zone. He almost had it, but sadly it didn't go in.
That was Jairo Darju right there. Just put a little too much power on that one. We're about 30 minutes here into the match. 10 minutes before halftime. 1-0 NC State over UNCW Seahawks. Goal come by Andrew Minnick after the PK. Go flick on right there. Here's Will Glass.
Composed passing going on by NC State right now.
It's going to be a foul on UNCW right there.
No, he was messing too much, yeah.
Goes down right there. UNCW not really happy on the sideline. Takes a couple dives. Could be another free kick here for NC State. Another good opportunity to get another goal here.
This is a free kick right now, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's see what happens.
So he's going to play into the middle. It's a low one.
Smart move, but over the net.
It's over the whole fence as well.
That is out of the park.
Going to have to get a new ball
Home
here.
run with a soccer ball.
And now we have the new ball. We're back into play here. UNCW. The ball right in there. Here's So. A little miscommunication right there. Here's Minnick.
Good pressure there by NC State.
Little flick right there by Minnick. Playing back to DeSerafino. Back into the middle. Good ball movement here for NC State. Try to get a Minnick, but a little miscommunication right there. UNCW defender got taken
that
down.
was a trip.
It's gonna be a free kick here for UNCW. Good pressure there by Minnick. Man, he's been everywhere here in the first half. Gonna have to go chase the ball here for the throw-in. I think we're gonna go for a big throw here.
Really throws it well. NC State gets it out. Nice header right there.
Good clearance there by NC State. Here's Minnick.
Look at that speed.
Like you said, Minnick was showcasing his speed right there. UNCW with possession. Looking for their first goal. Out wide here. Good job there by NC State defending once again.
I think what you see right now is UNCW is really trying to bounce back from that one goal. And they're doing it quite well. They're really putting NC State kind of in a corner right here.
Their possession has definitely been better here in the last 5 minutes that it's been the whole game.
Absolutely, but NC State, again with the speed. That's something that I'm noticing with a lot of NC State teams. They have good speed and good defense.
The ball takes the deflection off UNCW. It's going to be a throw in here for DeSerafino. Trying to give the ball back to him. Here's Minnick. UNCW calling for offsides. It's going to take a deflection into the middle.
Good moves around the NC State defense to try to get back and settle the ball down.
Number 20. So. UNCW have been playing with the ball a lot here as well. Turning it over a little bit. Bad touch there by UNCW. Trying to keep her right there, and that was not a good job. As looks like Daniel Rice went down.
It's been a while since UNCW actually had a good scoring chance. So it's going to be interesting to see if they'll be able to get one before the end of the first half.
2 best chances came in the early going, and then the one where the guy put it right over.
Exactly, but in those 2 chances, goaltender Christian Hall really showed a lot of composure as well. Didn't look too afraid of the net.
Minnick chasing once again. He's got to be a little worn out by now.
Nice header.
Bad touch there by Minnick. Had a good opportunity to go for goal if he would have controlled that one a little better. Out wide here. Trying to go cross field. Giving up there easily, but UNCW recovers right there.
Pass in. He's in all. Wait, he wasn't all alone.
Here's NC State once again. Losing the
That is something.
ball. And we're going to have a substitution here as number 23, Will Clark, will check into the game here for UNCW. About 4 more minutes in the first half.
UNCW is finally getting that opportunity to get a point now. They're really starting to find their game, find those open holes.
Deflection off NC State. We're going to have a corner kick here. Clark will enter the game now for UNCW. Good speed there by DeSerafino, trying to go up the field, but just gets a little bit out of bounds there.
Can't get it right there. Almost had it. Headed back out of bounds.
Here's Clark, who just entered the game, taking the throw-in. It's a big booming throw-in. Good job by NC State to clear it. Here's Minnick.
NC State once again. Almost had enough speed, but couldn't get past. Oh, that was a trip.
Good defense there. Are they going to call it all out of bounds?
I'm not exactly sure, but still, NC State was about to run around that defender right there for UNCW. Just couldn't get past him. Nice defense once again from UNCW, but it's definitely promising to see more speed from NC State as we go forward in this game.
Playing to Minnick once again. He's been the man here in the first half for NC State. It's going to take a deflection off him. Good defense. Going to have a goal kick here. About 3 minutes left here to go in the first half. Started this game almost on time, so it should be in here pretty soon. It's going to take a deflection, going to be a corner kick here. Good chance for UNCW to tie things up before the half.
Definitely this sport requires a lot of endurance, so that definitely the half is going to be very helpful for these guys who've been on the field virtually the entire game.
Good header out by NC State. The heat doesn't exactly help either. Good ball there to DeSerafino. Back to DeSerafino here in the middle. A lot of time here for NC State. He tries to go back to DeSerafino. And bad touch, takes that out of bounds. Gonna be a UNCW goal kick. Referee taking a look at his watch.
Looks like the teams now are just planning on killing time.
Yeah, I think they're both ready to get down to halftime. Both look pretty exhausted here.
A lot of head action going on right now in this game.
Good job by good communication between Christian Hall and the defender for NC State.
NC State again with the speed. He's going in. All alone now for Malinik.
Oh, bad touch there by Minnick.
It can still go in.
And it
And
does.
it's a
Another
goal.
for Minnick.
Nice speed there to get into the zone. He finally got the ball. He shot it. He couldn't get it. Then he got it back. That was beautiful.
Surprised they didn't. I think UNCW was asking for offside right there, but they did not get it. Another beautiful play by Minnick. That should about just do it for the first half here. 2-0 NC State. Big goal there before halftime. And that's going to be the halftime. NC State with the 2-0 lead over UNCW. Your first half thoughts?
I think that NC State really did a good job in a lot of key areas, and that mainly is the composure factor and the speed factor and the fact that they didn't seem tired out there. UNCW a few times seemed a bit tired out there, and they couldn't keep the defense going, and they let in a lot of NC State plays. Whenever UNCW got into the zone as well, NC State stopped them, and Christian Hall composed the net. They looked a little bit weaker in defense, but they're probably going to fix that during the first half.
UNCW definitely came out with the more opportunities, but NC State towards the end there got the majority of the opportunities, and that's why they have the 2-0 lead. We'll be back after halftime. And we are back here for the second half here at Lower Method Fields. NC State with a 2-0 lead over UNCW Seahawks. Goals coming both from Andrew Minnick, first the PK, and then the late beautiful goal there towards the end of the first half. Saw a lot of good things from both teams. NC State, they started off a little slow. UNCW had the majority of the possession there, majority of the opportunities in the first half, but we started to see NC State take command, get the 2 goals, and now you have a 2-0 lead going to the second half. What is it that you think NC State needs to do to keep the 2-0 lead here in the second half, and then what does UNCW need to do to get themselves back into this game?
The thing with NC State is they're doing a really good job of just, like I said, over and over, it's the composure factor. If they can keep that up, if they can keep getting good quality chances like Andrew Minnick, for example, driving in there, getting those juicy rebounds, I think at the same time, if they can keep that up and keep on doing that, I think NC State can do that. But for UNCW, what they need to do is increase the speed factor and start working in those rebounds, because they're not going to get anything if they don't get to the dirty areas. And right now, UNCW is staying too far out. They haven't really gotten a good chance, and the good chance they did get, goaltender Christian Hall really made a nice stop there. So in order for UNCW to get back in the game, they just dirty areas.
Here's UNCW here with the possession in the early going of the first half. Wasn't much action there in the first half between the two teams. So far, NC State looks like they're going to be the team that's going to take the 3-0 record, but a lot of soccer here to go in the second half, so we'll see if UNCW can try to get back into this game. There's a giveaway here. There's Algood in the middle. We saw him in the first half, didn't really see him much in the later half of the first half. That was Sean Gagne. Took a deflection out of bounds. Good possession here by UNCW. Playing out wide to Will Clark.
Getting into those open areas has been very important in this game so far, because both have a very tight defense. Right there, UNCW had a chance right there, couldn't capitalize, but definitely it's promising to see that they are definitely trying to get back in this game.
It's going to take a deflection. goal kick here. A little ahead of the NC State defender right there. It's going to be a miscue right there, and Will Clark looks like he's going to throw it in. Pretty good crowd here for both teams. UNCW brought a lot of people, actually.
And definitely for a club sport, this is actually not that bad.
Just wait till you see hockey. I know you're going to be broadcasting hockey.
I am very excited to be working this year with Ethan as the color commentator for the hockey team, and it's going to be a really fun time, and we hope that you guys either tune into PackTV or you guys go to the games. It's going to be a good time either way. NC State looks to be very promising this year. A lot of good freshmen are ready to get in and really push this team to the top.
The hockey brings pretty good crowds.
I think that's also the most popular club sport as well.
Yes, especially here for PackTV. That's where we get most of our publicity from. Not like we don't get it from the other sports, but the hockey team is definitely where we get most of the viewership from.
If you didn't catch that right there, UNCW had a nice kick into the end zone right there to apply a little bit more of trying to get into those dirty areas, but sadly the ball went just wide of the net. But it's definitely promising to see that they are trying.
Here's UNCW trying to move forward once again. Playing out wide here to number 22, Alec Romick. There's Clark. Good ball forward, a little pushing going on there. Here's a chance for UNCW.
Just wide, but that was still a beautiful opportunity for them to get to the front of the net, try to get into the, one of those deep pockets right there to try to get the goal. Just missed the net though, but still nonetheless a beautiful chance, breaking the ankles of the NC State defense.
That one, the cross went out of bounds, so good opportunity there for UNCW. Can't capitalize there, but they're going to have to have a few more of those here in the second half if they want to get back into this game. That's Romick again. Here's Algood, the senior midfielder for NC State.
Good speed there by UNCW, but NC State shut him down.
Kick to the back to the goalkeeper, goes out of bounds. Here's Ingo. Good ball movement here. Gets it taken away, however.
Spinning on top of that ball right there. Nice job trying to get it up to NC State.
It's going to be a throw in here for UNCW.
UNCW with the speed, and that was offside.
Yes, that's what they call offside. See, you're getting the hang of it.
I'm getting there. I remember playing soccer when I was 8 years old at this indoor soccer league.
Indoor soccer's fun.
It was. I only got one goal, and it was because I was angry, and I kicked the ball, and I found out it went in. But I got kicked out of the league because we had plastic boards trying to block kind of like the divider line for the field, and I decided it'd be funny to body check someone into the boards.
So you got kicked out of the league?
I did get kicked out of the league. Unsportsmanlike conduct. I was 8. I didn't know any better.
Here's Jeremy Twitt. Playing to Gagne. UNCW trying to work it through the back. was a good defense
Fell down
there.
right there.
Gonna be a foul there on NC State, however. Free kick. It's good there by was Romick once again. It's just kicked out of there by Clark. It's going to be an easy scoop for the NC State goalkeeper.
Nice pass.
Header goes.
And out of bounds. Almost into our camera person right there.
Good job there by Rachel. Good kick from her.
Thank you, Rachel.
Is there a memory card in here?
Over the head of Ingo. Good clearance there by NC State, however.
Thank you so much. That's it. Thank you.
She has to run the camera. Just right on that.
Another deflection off NC State. Another throw in here for UNC.
We're definitely seeing a
W.
lot more pressure from UNCW in this half. Definitely something was said during the intermission, trying to get these guys back into the game here.
That is something you mentioned. They just haven't been able to capitalize on it so far. They had the one good opportunity that went out. That one's going to go way past the left of the goal. Another easy goal kick here for NC State.
Nice header.
NC State really hasn't gone forward here much. They just kind of played a lot of possession.
I think it'd be better to play defense than to go on the offense, especially this late in the game. They have the lead, and often 2-0 leads are always the most hard to maintain because you get comfortable and you start to kind of lose your touch and lose your focus. But if they can just start to play solid defense for the rest of the game and take their chances from there instead of focusing on offense and then playing defense, I feel like NC State can really win this game. So focus on the defense and maybe focus a little less on the offense at this point in the game.
Here's Clark. Took a deflection off the goalkeeper. Didn't quite fully get that one, but it's going to recover and scoop it up. One of the better opportunities for UNCW here in the second half. Good job by Twit there. It's going to go out of bounds though. Over the head of Ingo. Well, back heel there didn't work for UNCW. They remain possession, but it's going to go out of bounds for a corner kick, I believe. Must trick it out of bounds on that sideline. Couldn't quite tell here from this distance, but referee said it's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick, or for a, actually I guess he.
It looked more like a throw-in,
Yeah.
and that goes out of the park. These players should be playing baseball right now.
It's going to be another, going to have to get another ball here.
I think the interesting thing with these club teams is that they really have to manage themselves. So they don't really have a set coach. They bring their own balls. They bring their own equipment. They have to buy their own stuff compared to like the varsity teams where it's provided by the universities.
That's the thing here about club sports for NC State are really well thought of, like they are for most schools. So a lot of the funding doesn't really go to NC State. Like you said, they don't have any coaches really. The hockey team and the lacrosse team do have coaches, but it's all voluntary for the most part. But for the club soccer, for both the men's and women's, it's just student-led, like you mentioned, and they designate a captain. It's definitely a lot of time commitment doing a club sport, especially for hockey. Get to
Absolutely.
travel.
You have a lot of student athletes as well going in like football scholarships and basketball scholarships. These guys are just doing this for the fun of it, and they're still keeping up with their 16, 17 credit hours per semester.
Exactly. It's definitely a lot of time commitment.
Nice pass there. One thing I noticed about Christian Hall is that he stays, like I said, very composed in the net, but he has a really good passing skills as well. Throws it to the right areas at the right time.
I think they actually switched out Christian Hall there. I don't know the new goalkeeper, though, because we aren't given who was going to be the goalkeeper in the second half, but Christian Hall is actually over there on the bench now.
He does have a nice man bun.
Yes, he does.
In with speed. Oh, and that's not NC State's net.
Here's UNCW with the possession now. Trying to get just something going here. Here's Clark trying to play it through. Good defense by NC State.
There we
Here's
go.
Gagne now.
NC State going the UNCW net. Speed.
Ooh,
Oh!
taken down. That was a hard tackle
And
there.
he looks hurt.
That was number 1, Patrick Mahonen. And actually, that was Bryce Davis there with the takedown. He's going to.
That was a yellow card as well.
Yeah. Probably a good call there.
Looks like he's get up. He's walking nice. Doesn't look too bad.
Definitely could have been a red there.
Definitely that looks like more like a stinger, though. That'll hurt for a while.
This is another good opportunity for NC State to just get more points. Extend their lead here.
Interesting setup right there. Only 2 people guarding that kick.
Referee making sure they're 10 feet away.
I can see what he's trying to do there, go for the header, but UNCW really positioned themselves well defensively to try to block that.
Trying to get a shot off, but Daniel Rice couldn't exactly get the power that he wanted on that one. Number 18, Seth Harris, about to check into the game for NC State, as well as number 24, Quinn Garrett for UNCW Seahawks. I think number 7 for NC State. Looks like Michael Andreessen. I think he pulled a hamstring right
Looks like
there.
he's limping over to the bench, yeah.
Pulled a hamstring in mid form.
NC State.
There's a good opportunity here. Going out wide, can't quite get to him.
And through. Nice kick there.
Good shot.
Beautiful save.
Good save there by UNCW goalkeeper, however.
I think the thing I love most about short players is number 3 right there. What's number 3? His name? Sean Gagne. The thing I love about short players like Gagne is that they're small enough to get into those tight areas and actually provide a lot more speed than most of these tall guys out there. So there's definitely advantages to being both tall and small.
Definitely has the speed as well.
You could just see the way that he was working his way around the front of the net right there as well. He was getting to those open areas very quickly.
Here's Ingo on the far side throwing it in. There's Gagne, the man that you're just talking about. Here's Rice now. Somehow got through all that.
Beautiful move. In front. And just wide of the net.
NC State a little confused how there wasn't a penalty there. It looks like he kind of grabbed him by the jersey. Got away with that one. It's going to be a corner, however, but definitely good opportunity there. It could have been another PK. About 20 more minutes to go here. NC State with a 2-0 lead. Corner opportunity cleared out by UNCW.
UNCW with a nice kick pass. With the speed. Really blink. Oh.
Ingo takes down UNCW. UNCW pleading why there wasn't a card given there.
Nice pass in.
Good header out there by NC State. Here's Twit now. Going down the sideline. Good move by Twit. Trying to play to Gagne. Good job by the goalkeeper to come out right there. UNCW being a little stagnant right now. Still down 2-0. About 18 or so minutes to go here in the second half. They need to start moving a little bit more.
Definitely. But they're getting to the zone. But there's been a lot of header use today, which I found very interesting so far. It's definitely a good way of passing the ball.
Good ball there to Gagne.
Gagne with speed. A lot of speed there. Going wide. Nice pass over.
There's Serafina there on the far side. Here's Rice now. Trying to play to Gagne. Good through.
No problem there for the UNCW goaltender.
Both the UNCW and NC State had a player go down there.
No, that's not NC. That's UNCW.
The NC State had a player go down as well, though, but he got back up. UNCW player did not get back up, and we have a stoppage of time now for an injury. Definitely don't want to see anybody go down. Couldn't quite see what happened. I saw both players from both teams go down, but NC State got back right up, but he's now up a little bit. Looks like he's going to be okay, however. That's good to see. Going to have the substitution come in, though, but good to see that UNCW player got back up.
He's walking off. He's walking off all right, though. That's a very promising sign. Earlier, there was a player from NC State who stretched his hamstring, and he was limping off, so that wasn't very not a good sign, but definitely it's always promising to see a guy who's able to just walk.
Yeah, that player that you were talking about was Andreessen, Michael Andreessen. One of the athletic trainers took a look at him, though, and looks like he's going to be okay. Limping off a little bit, however. Back to the play we go now. Trying to get the ball across field. Good ball, however.
NC State with good speed, but UNCW with even. He's alone. It's Gagne.
Gagne just going forward a little too much there. Good defense by UNCW.
That's that bursting speed that I talk about in these short guys.
UNCW with about 15 minutes to go here needs to get something going, and that's going to be a takedown and a foul by NC State.
That was a card as well.
Did he give him a card?
I believe so. I believe I saw a yellow card.
Wow. That might have been his second offense. Because I didn't think that was enough to warrant a card, but referee thought otherwise. Ball played in by UNCW. Goalkeeper easy. Snatch out of the air though. Nobody from UNCW was really around that ball. The sun is blaring down here. I don't know about you, but it's a lot hot. Surprised you're wearing some pants right now.
I like to look nice for the games I come to announce. It's just a personal thing.
Even if you're not on camera?
Even if I'm not on camera. I learned a lot about professionalism in high school and things like that, so definitely coming here, you always want to look the best you can. I'm dying, but
Yeah.
I'm dying professionally.
Good job by Twit there. Couldn't quite get on that one. Right through the legs of Glass.
Oh.
Here's Rice now. Trying to play the ball to an attacker for NC State. A little too far ahead of him, however. Miscommunication there by UNCW. Here's Gagne now.
Gagne.
Get a little excited whenever we say his name.
Ball in the air with the header.
It's a good job by the Serafino there. Good pressure by Daniel Rice to come back. It's going to be a UNCW throw in, but that was good hustle there by Rice. Looks like James Monty's going to come in, as well as Patrick Bailey for NC State, and number 10, Steven Sizemore for NC State as well. Definitely keeping the players hydrated there.
Absolutely.
Have to with the heat. Good pressure there by Mon. It's going to go out of bounds.
NC State regains possession.
There's a Will Glass going forward.
And ball goes out.
Going to go out of bounds with the throw-in. Substitutions coming in again. As Justin McPherson coming in. First time we've seen him come into the match. There's Monty. Thought about going outside. Nice little flick. Couldn't quite get it to the NC State forward.
Nice pass there. All the way to the other side of the field.
This is McPherson, who just entered the ball game. Looks Looks like NC State's just kind of content playing possession with the 2-0 lead.
This is actually a very solid strategy, and let me explain why. The fact that they're up 2-0, and the fact that they have UNCW really in a trap right now, the fact that they're just playing defense right now is actually one of the best things they can do. If they go on the offense, they put themselves in a situation where they could be scored against because they're not thinking about defense. So right now, thinking about defense is what's going to keep this game alive for NC State.
We've Andrew Malinik has been kind of quiet here in the second half. We haven't really seen much action between either team in the second half. It's been a kind of quiet game on both sides. Wow, James Monty goes into
Went
the
down
air.
hard.
He's a little hurt. Trainer gonna go take a look at him now.
Yeah, he took a jump right there, land really awkwardly. I couldn't tell if he landed on his elbow or if it was his head. Nonetheless, it looks like he's shaking his arm, so it could be the arm. That looked very violent for what it was, though.
Good ball forward. It's gonna be offsides, however. Actually, I think they're gonna call a foul here on UNCW. Gonna be another free kick, another good opportunity for NC State to extend their lead.
Solid. In front of the net, just missed it right there. Oh, what a stop there by the UNCW defense. He just slid in there. Holy moly.
The linesman had called offsides though, so it wouldn't have counted anyway.
Nonetheless, that is amazing defense there by UNCW.
They don't need defense, they need offense right now, however. You gotta get something going here with 10 minutes left. Malinik wanted that ball to go forward, however, good job by the UNCW defender. to
Ball
come
goes
forward on
up.
that.
Nice job there by NC State. If he didn't stop that, that would have been a breakaway for UNCW.
Kind of a foul there on UNCW.
Ooh.
Not really sure how there wasn't a foul call right there. It looks like he kind of took him out there on the give and go. Not a good goal kick there by UNCW, and he kind of let it know that he wasn't pleased with his own goal kick there.
Ooh.
Referee says play on. I think it was a good call there. Here's McPherson on the sideline there. Oh, take it down.
Nice slide tackle, though. Got the ball. That is still a yellow card, as far as I can see.
No, he didn't give any card. He just said it was a corner kick.
All right. From this distance, it's really easy to see if there's like a card or not, and I saw one. If there wasn't one, then I'm wrong. I've just heard from someone that there was no card in the place, so I apologize to anyone who thought there was a card. I'm a lying liar who lies.
At least you can admit that. Here's another corner kick. Goes right to the goalkeeper. Nothing really to that one right there. Good move there. It's against DeSerafina right there. Should have been a handball right there. Not really sure why that wasn't called. NC State gains possession. Gives it right back.
Nice footwork going on there. That's also neglected as well a lot when you think about soccer. The footwork of these guys is outstanding. Even when I play kind of recreational soccer with some of my buddies who have played soccer before, like in high school and things like that, I can move the ball. I can't move my feet. And they just break my ankles every single time.
Definitely good footwork is a big part of being a good soccer player. If you don't have control of the ball, it becomes really hard. You can have all the speed you want, but if you can't control the ball, it's not really going to matter.
Absolutely. And we get a little bit of shade now from a stray cloud. That'll help the players kind of be able to cool down a bit.
Feels good. Nice little breeze now. Going to go out of bounds on the kick by the goalkeeper for NC State. Oof. Ball tried to go to Malinik, just headed out there by UNCW defender. There's McPherson, good little flick. Got taken down, no call there. Here's Malinik now. The 2-goal score.
Nice speed. A 3-on-0 now. And shot out of play.
McPherson with just ball that went right over the goal.
He had 3 options there. He could have passed it to 2 other people, but he took the kick. Interesting decision, but nonetheless, they had 3 open players, and they could have gotten a really outstanding goal.
About 5 minutes to go, maybe a little bit more, 5 to 7 minutes between this game, and UNCW needs to get something going here if they want to even have a chance to tie things up. They've kind of got to know that they're running out of time right now. NC State probably just comfortable with just the possession for the rest of the match. That one goes out of bounds. Wow, good job by UNCW to keep that one in. Trying to go forward.
Quick speed. Goaltender there to not allow anything to happen.
There's Malinik trying to give a little tap forward. Goes straight to UNCW defender right there. UNCW just trying to get something going here.
Through the legs of NC State, but still able to keep control.
Here's Malinik now.
That's too far out for anything to happen.
Trying to wait for help to come in.
Still makes his way around. In front of the net. Big save there by the UNCW goaltender.
That's a good save there by UNCW defender, as you mentioned. Couldn't quite tell who got the shot off right there.
I believe that was Malinik. That was a... Did you see that?
Yeah, not really sure why nothing was called there. It kind of just looked like he pushed him out of the way right there. We play on though. Referee didn't see anything there, so not a good touch there by Michael Spear. UNCW just trying to get
A lot of
something
confidence
on the
right now
board.
in this team. Even though they're down 2-0, they still seem to be in high spirits.
About 2 or so minutes here. Trying to go to Malinik right there.
Yeah, Malenik tried to get up there, but everyone saw him, and it was an easy stop there for UNCW.
When you're up 2-0 right now, it's... Here's Malenik right now.
There we go.
By himself.
And
Another
it's in!
goal for Malenik.
What a goal there.
3-0. NC State. Malenik with his hat trick.
That rattled the UNCW goaltender.
And that's about does it for UNCW.
That's easily frustrating. If you look at that goal, the speed that Malenik has, the speed that NC State had the entire game, it was a very simple shot. It was a very simple goal. And that just would have to rattle him a lot.
And that's about do it for UNCW's hope of coming back in this one.
So NCSU will be the first team in this match to go 3-0. UNCW will go 2-1. UNCW players not knowing which way to score. Found it out very fast. Now they're going back in the game.
Just trying to see if they could get something on here. Here's a good chance. Good job by NC State defender. Here's Allagood now. Senior leader will just take control of DeSerafino. Now they're looking to just play possession here. With about minutes ticking down. Not much time left here in the second half. That's just going to go to the goalkeeper right there. About 1 or so minute to go here.
Nice kick out to the center of the field.
Malenik's still running out there. I don't know how he has any more energy left, but NC State just going with the possession.
Through the middle.
Good job by Spear there. Getting a little flick on.
UNCW will take it in, but it's no use. They lost this game very early on.
Good header out. Aiden Allagood thought that he was going for the give and go, however, he was not.
That ball will go out of bounds.
It's going to be another goal kick here. Nobody there for UNCW.
On the breakaway there. Finds the ball. Ooh,
Good defense.
that looked like it hurt.
I think they both bumped heads right there.
I think it was more like an elbow to the head. I may have been wrong, though.
The athletic trainer here in the second half has definitely had some work cut out for him. It looks like he's going to be okay, though. Just kind of bumped heads with one another. About to resume play here in a second. There can't be much time left.
Nice kick out to the center of the field.
And that's
And
going to
that'll
do
do
it
it.
for the match. NC State with a commanding 3-0 lead. Started off things a little slow here in this game, but after the PK that kind of just ignited them, and 3 goals by Andrew Malenik. Just an outstanding performance by him, and NC State moves on 3-0 now. First loss for UNCW, but your analysis of this game.
I think it was an amazing game for NC State, a little bit less subpar for UNCW, but NC State really did what I think to be one of the key factors for any game, which is allow the offense to come from the strong defensive play. They held the line. They did not allow much to go in on the NC State net. They came out, allowed that rush to happen, allowed Andrew Maloney to get, as you can see, 2 of the in on that rush on those breakaways. Then the first goal, of course, came off a penalty kick. Yeah, NC State did a great job drawing penalties and just doing an overall awesome job. And I think definitely the endurance kept up. UNCW put up a solid fight, but it wasn't enough.
Definitely a good performance here for NC State. Thank you everybody for watching. We are looking forward to this season for PackTV. And for PackTV, I'm Brett Galt.
And I'm Zach Salai.
And thank you for watching. And we're looking forward to this semester.
Go Pack!